talk a little bit about bike racks. What I did is about 2 weeks ago, I went and bought a new bike. I got home. I wanted to go on an adventure. I got everything set up, put the bike on the rack, and I noticed that it's changed. Things have changed with bike racks, and they've changed with bikes. My bike's too big to fit on my rack, and it doesn't fit. So I'm going to have to go shopping for a new bike rack. So I thought I would share this information with you. And I've come down to two that I'm really closely looking at. One is the One Up. It's a great new bike rack. It's not new, it's new to me necessarily. It's been around for probably 20 years, but it looks like an architectural student kind of designed it maybe in college and then perfected it over the last 20 years. It's an amazing, they've thought of a lot of good things, and we're going to go over that. And the Kuat NV 2.0, that's a great bike rack as well. It's heavier and it has a bigger footprint. And when you try to store it, it's much bigger. Those are three downsides of it. And you cannot go from a single to a double to a triple. You can't do that. You're either double or four. So let's take a look at the One Up site. Here's the basic layout of it. It's got these trays on here. The bike's layout. And these are 3.1 inches wide. Okay, the new one that they just came out with, I was calling them all last week, Monday, Tuesday. All they had was these trays. Now they got a new one. Just Equip D is what they're calling it. And it's going to go from 3.1 to 4.5. Isn't that nice? That's really sweet. So anyway, we're going to go take a look at that right now. Here's the web page, and here's bike racks. We're going to hit bike racks. Come on, baby. And we're going to notice that they have 6 bike racks here, and then 1 swing arm. That's a little addition on there. But anyway, they have 3 singles right here, and then they have 3 doubles. The nice thing about the doubles, you can put 4 bikes on it because you can add on 2 more singles. With the single bike racks, they limit it to adding only 2 more, so that to give you a total of 3 bikes. So if you're just looking at 3 bikes, you can just cut yourself off right now. You got those 2. If you're looking at trailer hitches, if you have like a Toyota Camry or something like that, you're not going to get a 2-inch hitch on there, so you go to the 1.5. So notice several of them on here will have 1.5. The new Equip Ds, they're pretty sweet. You're going to have to take a look at them. They're going to come with some nice features that with these other 4, you're going to have to buy extra. So from looking at the bike shop, I noticed there's like 3 categories of difficulty for bike racks. One is fat tire bikes, because they're more demanding because they're 5-inch wide tires. 2, downhill bike tires, or downhill bikes, because they have a wheelbase that's 50 inches plus long. And then 3, you have electric bikes, which are extra heavy. So we're going to go over all 3 of those and talk about those right now. I've got these little spreadsheets over here. I'm going to just look at the schematics. What I did is I condensed the schematics of here's the Kuat schematics, and I put that along with the One Up here. If you want to look at the One Up schematics, just select any of these and go to fitment right here. Hit that, and you got the numbers right there for you. All right, so now we're here. Then we're looking at the normal position. There's the tilted up position of the two bike racks. They're pretty much the same. This is the old school design that's in gray here, whatever like that. And then the red is the Kuat NV. You can see that the new bike rack from One Up is about the same as the Kuat. Oh, here's the big number right here, the 7.5. It's going to stand out 7.5 more inches from your car, and that's on 2 of them. So if you put 4 on there, that's probably going to be like 14, 15. That is going to be a total inches of 50 inches away from your bumper. That's a lot. Something to consider right there. Okay, as far as width, the Equip D, the new design by One Up, that's going to be 2 inches wider. It's going to give you a little bit more security, and these arms right here are going to be a little bit longer. They're going to go a little bit higher above your tires. That's going to be a nice feature. All right, let's look at, here's the layout. If it's just in the normal bike loading position, you got your 2 bikes, you got your 3 bikes, and you got your 4 bikes here. I just put the Equip D on here, and this is going to be 4.5 inches further away. Right now it's 43.8. That's not at 43.8 inches. Well, the Kuat is going to be 50 plus. So that's getting pretty far out there, especially when you're talking about tail whip. You're on a really rough road, mountain road, whatever that is a lot of whip. Maybe you got an RV or something like that, and your tires are here, and the back end of your RV is way out here. Well, add another 50 inches out there. That is a lot of tail whip out there. You're liable to break that sucker off. So now this is up, straight up. When you fold them straight up, what's going to allow you to fold these up is called an easy pull. Let's go over that easy pull. This is the easy pull system right here. What it is this black bar right here. What you're going to do is you're going to just pull up on that bar, and it's going to allow you to tilt it to the loading position and then to the tilt down so that you can open your hatch or whatever like that. I'm going to include that on this sheet here coming up. I got a spreadsheet that covers all that and adds all the expenses on it. Then you've got this is the tilted down version of it, and the numbers you need to know about that. It's about 2 inches all the way around, it looks like, for the Equip D. They needed a little bit extra space because they had expanded the trays. The Equip D, what it does, this is the big factor on the Equip D, they've expanded these trays to normally take 4.5 inches. Just straight out of the box, they're going to take 4.5 inches. The old style one-up ones only take 3.1 inches, which is actually pretty good. I mean, like for most like 27-inch plus tires, you're going to be able to fit it in this normal one. You don't need the fat bike tires, but it's nice that the Equip D actually includes the 4.5, and then they're going to add you another little half bar spacer. They put these little spacers right here. They put spacers right here, whatever like that. That it made it a little bit wider so you can put your fat bike right. But they're going to include that in there. They're going to include the easy pull and the other one right here. I'm going to show you right here with your purchase. See right there, they have a little T. It's going to pull out. But every time you add another add-on to this bike rack, this new Equip D, it's going to come with that, and it's going to come with the spacers. That's going to be a nice feature. So let's go back over here. That's tilted down. We're going to go over these 3 bikes really quick. We got fat tire bikes. Those are 5-inch wide tires. That's the demanding feature. These are nice whenever you're like going off-road well, this one's in the forest, but it's great on the sand, great in the mountains, great in the snow, whatever like that. They're great, and they have nice little cushion ride because they got like 4 inches of cushion down there. So let's take a look at the numbers. Okay, I made the spreadsheet here, and what this does, this is a 1 bike, 2 bike, and 3 bike. Right? So I've got your base price. I've had the price of an add-on. There's the total right there. And this is the easy pull. Remember we went over the easy pull? The easy pull is like allows it to pull up and tilt down, whatever like that. So it's 69 if you add it to if you're going from a single to a double, 1 or 2, and it is 79 for the 3rd and the 4th bike. So you can see the numbers at it, and this is the fat bar spacers. Well, if you get this Equip D version, it's going to have the spacers and it's going to have the easy pull already included in the price. So don't forget that. So anyway, you can look at the numbers. The old school styles, they came in silver and a black. The Equip D only comes in black. So, and then there's the space dimensions. We already talked about that. So now we've got, this is for the double racks. This is the double racks, but we're still talking about fat bike price. These are the plus and minuses. $34 that you're going to add for each bike. You're going to have to add those spacers in on these first 2. These are the old school ones, and this is the Equip D right here. That's the new style. But add $34 for each bike you put on the old school styles, and nothing on the Equip D because it's included. Now we're talking about downhill. Downhill 51-inch wheelbase, that's a problem. Well, you're safe because 54 inches wheelbase and 54 inches wheelbase and 56 inches in the Equip D. The Equip D is 2 inches wide or 2 inches longer, so you're covered on all those. You got downhill covered on both of these. So, and that's the double, that's the single, that's the double bike racks. And we're going to go to e-bikes. E-bikes are 52 pounds plus. This one is probably a $12,000-$13,000 bike. This one right here, the S-Works, that one weighs like 51, 52 pounds. That's the best you can get right there. It's like $15,000, you know. So if that's the lightest you run it, all right, we need to find a bike rack that's going to fit that one. One Up only has one, this Super Duty single. I'll show you on their page. The Super Duty single is this Super Duty Super Duty single, there's a Super Duty single and a Super Duty double. Those are both rated from 50 pounds to 75 pounds. That's one you're going to have to get. And it has the 3.1 tires, but you're going to have to buy the spacers because the Equip D is only based up to 50 pounds right now. It's brand new bike rack, so it's rated up to 50 pounds. Once they test it out and it's tried and true, they're probably going to increase it a little bit more. The Kuat will go up to 60 pounds, but it's a bigger footprint. It's a pain to store. I don't know. It's a great bike rack, but you know what I'm saying. I don't like to store things. And this is the double rack rack. So now I'm going to take you to a spreadsheet that's going to cover. I put everything on one spreadsheet, and here it is. Here's your quick rack single, your Super Duty single, and your numbers and all your prices. When they're all added up, you can go up to 3 bikes, you know, with these single bike racks. And here's your new Equip D. I got these right here in this final column here. You got your heavy duty double. You got your Super Duty double. Remember, guys, if you have a heavy bike, you know, you got a heavy bike or you got an electric bike, you know, this one will go up to 75 pounds. That's right. And let me just give you a hint. Whenever you're putting your bikes on the bike rack, put the heaviest one closer to the bumper, because you don't want tail whip if you can avoid it. You know, so if you can minimize it, that's great. You know, put the electric bike closest to the car. Most likely it's gonna be the most expensive one too. Put it closer to the car and put the lighter ones as they go out. You know, put your road bike on the end of it. So anyway, but you're gonna need this one if you need up to 75 pounds. The Equip Ds are rated up to 50 pounds. Notice, take another look at these the receiver hitches. You know, these are 2 inches, 2 inches, and the new Equip D has a 1.25 inch. What that is like, say this is the 1.25 inch. They make it a 2 inch by putting this little L-shaped thing on it. You know, that'll make it a fatter, so it'll fit in the 2 inch hitch. Your tires, 1.3, but you can buy the space for $34 a bike. 1.3 as well, and 4.5. And they're also going to include this little 1/2 inch spacer for your fat bike tires, your 5-inch wide tires, you know, and then your wheelbase. That's kind of a concern. Notice if you're color conscious or you're aesthetic, whatever like that, aesthetic wise, you know, Equip D only comes in black. That's it's a very sleek design, whatever like that. And this Super Duty, you can get it in silver or black, whatever like that. One thing that really kind of jazzed it up, I think, is that easy pull system. And yeah, I think that's really nice. I was actually in an REI parking lot when I saw this one up, and I was like, wow, that's a nice bike, you know. And so anyway, that's a plus feature. Oh, in order to fold these down into their compressed size, see these little tabs right here? These little tabs fold up, and then it allows those arms are like this to fold in like this. And so it makes it a really narrow design that fits in the box, which they actually send it to you. That's a really nice feature. It's probably one of the best features I like about it is trying to store it. You have it stored in an apartment, you got a house, you got a shop you're trying to store it in, you know, and you don't want it to get all dusty. You can put it in your box if you got a box, but the Quad is like so big. So anyway, guys, I hope that this helps you out. You can pause it on this spreadsheet and take a look at all these numbers. I've gone over them a couple of times, and I just wanted to let y'all know that I found a new product, and it's new to me. I think it's a great product. But I think the Quad is a nice product too. I just think that One Up has thought a little bit more about it, and when I see a dealer using it, you know, I know it's got to be good because they have access to the best of the best. And I hope you guys get your, sorry, that's my little alarm telling me my video has got to be over. So got to wrap it up here. Y'all have happy trails and enjoy your new bike rack. And I hope this video helped you out. And if you have any questions, just leave them below. And hopefully I can answer them for you, or maybe even the One Up guys will. And I think a special thanks out to One Up because they were great guys. They answered all my questions, and they're very informative guys. So have a great day. Happy trails, and enjoy your new bike and bike rack.